Well, obviously, great win for us. You know, it's that time of the year when you want to start to get some momentum. What I'm really proud of is that it really was a character win. I mean, we had a devastating loss this past week. Just a devastating loss. We had Ryder beaten, and they throw it in with 0.8 of a second to go. We're up 2. They throw it in with 0.8 of a second to go to win the game, and our guys did not let that carry into tonight. Now, maybe a little bit. They were a little sluggish, but for the most part, it didn't affect us as far as winning that game. The other thing I didn't think we did tonight, well, shoot the ball. I thought we got some shots and just didn't make shots we normally make. But I'm really proud of these guys for that. And, you know, it's February. It's time to play good. It's time to win. You know, it's a 1-point game. Here's how our February's gone so far. We're playing Fairfield. Pretty good team. Top 2 or 3 team in the league. Top 3 probably. We're down 1 with 8 minutes to go. We got Ryder. We got them beat. We played terrific. Played terrific against Ryder. Win tonight. So we're starting to get that momentum that we want. We're starting to feel really good about ourselves, and that's the idea. Feel good about yourselves in February, play good in February, and take it into the conference tournament.
You talked about the second to last possession that Antoine ended up scoring on, and was that the shot you were looking for, or how did that turn out? You know,
we want these guys to make plays. I mean, I think, and it's what we try to do with our offense, is just put our players in a position to make plays. So as many times as Antoine Mason, Marvin Jordan, Ameen Tanksley, Wanye Green, as much as they can have the ball, whether it's using a ball screen or find an open spot in the zone, we want them to have the ball, and it's up to them to make some plays. You know, I said to Mace when he came out again, I wasn't sure if he was feeling good. You know, took him out with maybe 5, 6, 7, 8 minutes to go. He's still by himself. I said, look, I'm going to put you right back. You remember what I'm saying, right? I'm going to put you right back in the game. But just try to get that energy back that you always have. Now, this is how you define Antoine Mason. That's why he's a winner. I mean, did not have a great night. Couldn't make a shot, whatever. Didn't seem to be himself. But you know what? When it was time to win the game, with the game on the line, he made a great play. And that's why he's a winner, and that's why he's going to be climbing up ladders and cutting down nets.
Mace, can you take us through that play?
Actually, in the huddle, I told Marvin if he didn't have anything coming off the screen, just give him the ball to the top, and I'll just create a play. I always have confidence in myself, so I knew I didn't have a good night. I really couldn't feel my fingers, but I just played through it.
Joe, after Antoine scored, what were you expecting Siena to run, and can you just comment on how you guys guarded that play?
Yeah, you know, we just kind of told our guys to man up. You know, just just a little bit of accountability and responsibility there. You know, find somebody, guard them, don't let them score it. Obviously, with Anasicki out of the game, we knew that they couldn't go inside. They probably weren't going to go inside the Walrus. You know, so it was basically, you know, here's their guys, here's our guys, go guard them, see if you can stop them.
Antoine, you say you couldn't feel your fingers?
Yeah, in the first half, I went for a rebound, and I don't know who from Siena. And I hit all 4 of my fingers on the backboard.
And that affected your shooting a bit?
Yeah, I kind of feel it the whole game.
Now, you made that last one with the left. Is that coincidental, or were you looking to go left?
I was just trying to create a play.
Are your fingers still hurt now?
They're all right.
Marvin, can you and Anton talk a little bit about, you know, Ameen and his birthday today, and whether, you know, was there talk before the game that this was going to be his big day, or what?
Me personally, I knew he was going to have a good game today, because his spirit was up all day. He was having fun. He was focused, and I could tell that he was going to have a real big game. And he kind of let the game come to him.
His birthday's on Saturday too.
Yeah, exactly. A few more birthdays, right?
What? Oh,
a few more birthdays, will you?
It's a good way to spend your birthday, right?
Yeah, very good.
I asked Ameen if he ever had a game on his birthday before. He said it seems like every year he's had a game on his birthday. So.
You always play like this?
Yeah, ever since like 6th grade, I had a game on my birthday, so I'm used to it. I ain't had this many points on my birthday, but
6th grade, that was like 20 years ago, right?
Joe, can you talk a little bit about what Marvin was able to do today? I mean, you know, usually you look at him as a scorer, you know, a 3-point guy, but I thought he had a couple of big assists and a big steal, obviously, down the stretch, kind of helping in different ways.
You know, one of the things that we've been getting on Marvin about is doing the other things when he's not shooting well. And today he did that. He missed one big box out there that I got to keep him humble about him. He knows I told him about it. But as you said, the big steal, the 4 assists, no turnovers. I mean, it was huge. And you know, it was just a constant reminder to all of us that Marvin's not just a shooter. I mean, he can do all the other things. He's just got to remember not to let the other things get affected if he's not making shots.
Is there a sense of relief after this one? You know, just having.
Well, it was a must win. I mean, it was a must win. I mean, for both teams, it was a must win. And of course, we're going to be saying that the rest of this month. You know, every game right now is a must win. So, you know, we're trying to finish as high as possible. Nobody wants to. You know, you don't want to finish in the bottom 4 spots. You have to play an extra game, but you know, even if that happens, you know, I think Siena did it one year, didn't they? They finished 7th, right? 7th one year, went to one of Robin years, right?
Yeah, Joe?
You know they beat the championship game? Us. Yeah. So that's why I remember. But,
Marvin, can you talk about Antoine's play at the end after kind of tough night, making that shot?
He loves taking the big shots, and he loves making them. Like in practice, when we do situations, he's always the one wanting to make the game winner, and he hits them in practice, and I know he'll be able to hit them in games. That was a big shot for us tonight.
What was going through your head most of the night? I mean, I'm sure you knew you hadn't scored. You know, the game was winning on
Just
there.
play hard. Just let the game come to you.
Were you getting frustrated at all? No.
I knew eventually something would happen. Just got to keep playing hard, stay confident.
Were you on Downey at the end? Who was in front of him in the shot there? Whining.
If you want, I'm sorry if you were asked already, but when you can get in and stick you off the floor for the last couple of minutes, does that change the complexion of things at all? What you're able to do or not do?
you know, sure, yeah. I mean, it affects a little bit what you're going to do defensively and so forth. So, yeah, there's no doubt about that. I mean, he's a load in there, you know.
There's no doubt you were going to double team him. I mean, after what happened the first time you know.
I can't give you that.
Oh yeah,
We would never.
because you might play him next year and they'll remember,
Play
right?
him in the tournament.